I tried all of Anua's viral best-selling Korean skincare, so you don't have to. Here are my before and afters. So much gunk coming out of my pores. Hey everyone, I'm back with another skincare video, and today I'm finally sharing my results after testing all of Anua's most popular best-selling Korean skincare for over a month. Their Heartleaf 77% toner was ranked #1 in all of Young in 2022. I'm sure you've seen their viral oil cleanser and like their toner pads all over social media. But I've been trying all of their best-selling products for over a month, and I'm excited to finally share my results with you. I do want to thank Anua for partnering with me on this video. However, all thoughts are 100% honest and my own. I would never recommend skincare that I haven't personally tested that has worked for my skin, because I take skincare very seriously. As someone who's always struggled with acne, I just am so careful with skincare. So I hope you find this helpful. I think it's important to say that everyone's skin is different. I have acne-prone, oily combo skin. I suffer from hormonal acne, texture, scarring. I don't have perfect glass skin. This was my experience and my results with these products, so I hope that it can help you. Here are my before and afters. Overall, I see a major reduction in my redness, my inflammation. Besides my time of the month when I struggle with hormonal acne the most, I'm getting less breakouts, or when I get them, I feel like they're not as bad. I do think that my blackheads have gotten a little bit better too. I've always had very visible pores on my cheeks and my nose, and I think that they have gotten a little bit smaller, which is good. So out of all the products I've tried, let's start with the ones that I love the most, that I think are worth the hype, that I feel like are the holy grails of the collection. Starting with the Heartleaf 77% toner, I think that this is really good for hydration, for helping the skin barrier, and I usually layer this twice or 3 times. I apply some on my hands and then I just pat it in right after I cleanse. I've also seen people soak cotton pads with this and leave it on as kind of a face mask, but I don't really do that just to avoid more waste. Top ingredients in this are the Heartleaf and panthenol, so very, very hydrating, soothing for the skin, and I feel like really good at repairing your skin barrier. I also learned that Anua only uses Heartleaf ingredients that have been grown and harvested in Korea, and I really love that. The most noticeable differences I saw after using this was I feel like I had some smaller pores, calmer skin, less inflammation. So I really think that this is great if you suffer from sensitive skin. So I really like this toner overall for hydrating and soothing the skin. I think that it really helps with my skin barrier and just making sure that I'm not super inflamed. So overall, with visible differences, I saw that I had a lot less redness in my skin and less inflammation from using this toner. This is another one of their super famous toners. It's their clear pads, and these come in this jar. And my tip with this is that when you first get it, you should flip all of the cotton rounds over, because most of the liquid is at the bottom. Or you can just flip it like this too, I guess. These are PHA toner pads, so they're meant for exfoliating away dead skin cells, and they really help with controlling my breakouts and calming down my active pimples. I also really love with this one that there are anti-sebum ingredients, so they help with sebum control. I find that I get less oily throughout the day, so that's probably why when I use these, I get less breakouts, because I have less sebum production. I feel like depending on your skin type, if you struggle with acne, I actually recommend this one more. You can combine them. So sometimes I will, if I'm feeling extra, layer with this one first. So after I've cleansed the skin, I will go in and I'll soothe it, and then I'll exfoliate. I don't know if that's the proper way to do it, but I feel like I can just go with using these in my daily routine, AM and PM, when I'm kind of struggling with acne. And then if you're not really struggling with acne, then you can use this one. This next product I'm also obsessed with. It's their Heartleaf Silky Moisture Sun Cream. I have not found a sunscreen that I've loved this much in so long, and I really like that this one is alcohol free, because my old holy grail, if you've watched my other skincare videos, you could smell a bit of the alcohol in it. So I really love this one. There's no white cast. I find that it is pretty moisturizing, but it leaves my skin feeling primed for makeup. It blends into the skin really seamlessly, and there is Heartleaf in it, which again is that anti-inflammatory, soothing kind of ingredient. So I feel like overall it just really makes my skin happy. There's no white cast, no scent, no alcohol in the ingredients, I don't think. And it contains that Heartleaf, panthenol, just like the toner, and niacinamide in it as well. There's no white cast, there's no greasy feeling. It just feels very hydrated. So I really recommend this one if you're looking for a sunscreen. I'm sure all of you have seen this product. It's the Pore Control Cleansing Oil. I feel like I saw so many TikToks and like posts on social media about this cleansing oil. I had actually tested this when I was in Korea. So as you can see, I've used a lot of it. I feel like this is really good for removing makeup, especially when I'm wearing waterproof eye makeup, and then also cleansing my skin. With this, you need to remember to emulsify with water after. I find that that is when it performs the best. So I'll take a few pumps of this and rub it all over my face, and then I'll go in with some water and then really emulsify it, and I feel like that's what helps break all the debris down. First few days I used this, I saw so much gunk coming out of my pores, especially on my nose, and that's what got me so excited about it. I haven't found other cleansing oils really do that for me. Skin did purge a little bit in the beginning of using this. I feel like it was because a lot of that like really deep sebum and gunk was coming to the surface. Like I had some kind of like spots where I was like, oh, like I feel like I felt a bump here for so long, and then over like 2.5, 3 weeks, they became bumps to the surface and then opened up, and then that gunk came out, and I feel like it's because of this. So those are my faves, like my holy grails out of the collection. If you only wanted to spend money on a few things to try, those are the ones that I would recommend. I also want to share ones that I really enjoy, but I don't think that they're like holy grail. Like I feel like the HG holy grail label means a lot to me, but these are still really good, so I want to touch on them. And I do want to say for this section that I may be biased. Like someone that has normal skin that doesn't struggle with acne as much as I do may love these products, but for me, as someone who has very acne prone oily combo skin that also just like still gets acne as an adult, hormonal acne, I think that's why these aren't in my holy grail category. But if you simply struggle with like dry, sensitive skin or redness, I feel like these would be great for you. The first is the Heartleaf Quercetinol Pore Deep Cleansing Foam. I really enjoy this. I think it's not super stripping. I personally just prefer a gel for my cleanser over a cleansing foam. The Heartleaf and the quercetin in this, I hope I'm pronouncing that ingredient right, are meant to help soothe the skin. I think everything in this line is really targeted at hydration and soothing the skin, really calming inflammation and redness, which is why I feel like if you just struggle with those things, these are amazing products for you. I did notice that for the patches, like I don't ever really get pimples like on my cheekbones and stuff. I feel like those areas looked really good from using these products. But overall, I think this is a great cleanser, and if you're in the market for a cleanser and you like cleansing foams, I would say like try it. If you can get a sample of it too, that'd be great. It cleans the skin but still leaves it soft afterwards, so I don't think it's super stripping. I also tried their intense calming cream. It contained panthenol, pretty thick, where you have to kind of like rub it in to get it to absorb. I think it's just too thick for my acne prone skin, so I'm worried that if I use it too much, it could lead to clogging my pores. Not that these have like clogging ingredients, but it's just like that thickness that I don't think my skin is used to. My skin really likes gels over creams, let's say. But if you really suffer from dry, sensitive skin, I feel like this is a really good one for you, because I do love the panthenol in it. I may still use this in the winter time, like if I have been out in the cold in a really long time or my skin's just drying up. I feel like this would be really good, but overall, for me and my acne prone skin, I wouldn't say this is like a holy grail. I also tried out their soothing ampoule. This is the 80% Heartleaf 80 moisture, and again targeted at being super moisturizing and hydrating. I did notice that my skin was like softer and more supple after using this. I would use this right after the toner before my like other serums, but I feel like in my like serum and active step of my personal skincare routine, I don't need that much like moisture and hydration. I need more like active ingredients, so that's kind of why I was just like, hey, I like this, but it didn't really do much for my skin. I did also try their Peach 70 Niacin Serum, and a lot of people rave about this. And Anua is actually releasing a new formula for this with no fragrance and even more niacinamide in it, so I'm really excited about that because it's a great way to lighten acne scars and help with blemishes. The last product I tried is their Green Lemon Vita C Blemish Serum, and I was really excited to try this. You need to keep this in the refrigerator once you open it. I don't see anybody mention that. So if you do try this, make sure you refrigerate it after opening. It's a very strong vitamin C serum. I just don't like that it has a very strong smell. It's also quite sticky, but I find that most vitamin C serums that I've tried are kind of a stickier, thicker texture. I personally don't know if vitamin C works the best with my skin. I've seen other people rave about this and like get really good results with it, but for me personally, I didn't really see any drastic difference. So that's why I'm like, okay, this is kind of a meh for me. If you do try it, remember to refrigerate it. My last thought from trying out all these products is these products do really well for people with skin that is just more sensitive and dry, and their main goals are to help with redness, inflammation, and just like wanting to soothe the skin and having a really good skin barrier. I can see how these products can really help with that. I feel like that's like my final thought from testing all of these out, is that if your main goal is just hydration and moisture and having a really good skin barrier, a lot of these products can help you with that. That's it. Those are all the products that I tried from Anua's best-selling products, and I hope that sharing my experience and my results with them are helpful for you. If you've been interested in trying these products, I hope that my experience with them in this video can help you. I've always wanted to try these viral products for myself, so I'm so happy that I was finally able to. Again, thank you to the Anua team. It always takes so much time and effort to like truly test skincare products, so I respect skincare YouTubers so much. If you enjoyed and you found this helpful, or you want to see more skincare content from me, please leave a like. It would help me out so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, please leave a like if you did. Leave any questions you have in the comments down below, and I'll try to get back to them as soon as possible. And I will see you in my next one. Bye everyone.